Good evening, Toastmasters and guests. My name is Gamigitka from 2x4 ECEC. Today I am going to be suggested terms for the club. I welcome you all for the 76th meeting for the S.R.K.R Toastmasters Club. The mission of a Club is to provide a supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. Before we go into meeting, we have to follow some ground rules. Do not talk about sex, religious, politics during this meeting. Please avoid crosstalks during the meeting. Turn off your camera while you are moving from one place to another. You should check your network conditions. Today, our theme is online classes to work from home. Okay, then let us welcome the presiding officer of the day, Toastmaster 7, to preside the meeting. Thank you.
Hello everyone, welcome to the 76th meeting of S.R.K. Toastmasters. First one, please switch off your video. Yeah, sorry for that. I am seeing first one face after many days. There are a lot of changes in his face, so that I found it to be laughing. Yeah, so thanks everyone for attending the meeting. I see Sergeant at Arms, Sergeant at Arms, Deepika, thanks for taking up the role. This is your first time. Thanks for doing so, and thanks Sriya, Kavya, and I don't like to thank Samsung because he's supporting us from many days. He's constantly helping us to provide many meetings, and she's like she's feeling S.R.K. as second home for her. Am I audible to everyone? But because I don't see Ansum moving or like that, I think it is to do with her bandwidth. Okay, I request every Toastmaster to repeat after me by placing the before that. I think this is the 76th meeting. I don't have anything to mention. Thanks Manikanta for taking up the role, and yeah, I'm saying that like I would like to say that from next meeting onwards we will be moving to the offline meetings, and we will try to like do the meetings online and offline, like which is called hybrid meetings if possible, so that we can't miss you. And before that, I would like to ask everyone to repeat after me by placing their palm on their chest for the Toastmaster promise. I request everyone to do so. As a member of Toastmaster International and my club, I promise to attend club meetings regularly, to prepare all of my projects to the best of my ability, basing them on the Toastmaster education program, to prepare for and fulfill meeting assignments, to provide fellow members with helpful, constructive evaluations, to help the club maintain the positive, friendly environment necessary for all members to learn and grow, to serve my club as an officer when called upon to do so, to treat my fellow club members and our guests with respect and courtesy, to bring guests to club meetings so they can see the benefit of Toastmaster membership offers, to adhere to the guidelines and rules for all Toastmaster education and recognition programs, to act within Toastmaster core values of integrity, respect, service, and excellence during the conduct of all Toastmaster activities. Thanks everyone for doing so. I think the most important session for every student is like what will we be doing from the beginning of the college to the ending of the college, like what are we going, whether we are going to get the placement or whether we are going to start a business or whether we are going to still study and write the backlogs. Everything will be having the same questions in their mind when they are joining the club or when they're joining the college. So I think here today Toastmaster Sarath Chandra, as the Toastmaster of the day, came up with the idea to mention his like what can I say, like his roadmap of from first year to the final year to the job, which will be better, like from online meetings to the working from home, which he says. Before that, Toastmaster Sarath Chandra, previously the vice president membership, who helped the club to bring a lot of guests, mainly female guests, and brought a glory to the club. I see Thanks for that, Sarath. And I would like to hand over the virtual screen to you. Before that, thanks Abhilash Mallikarjuna for attending the meeting, Kavya and Sriya. Abhishek, would you like to speak? Abhilash, sorry.
Okay. Okay. Hi everyone. Yesterday, I got invitation for this meeting by Shravan along with Anshu.
Yeah, I saw you there.
Yeah.
I recognize now. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, why don't you introduce about yourself?
Okay. Myself, Abhilash Mallikarjuna. Currently, I'm working as a software developer in Make My Trip, Bangalore. Like, am I audible clearly? Yeah.
You're audible, but it is too low.
Okay. Currently, I'm working as a software developer at Make My Trip, Bangalore. My education background is I graduated in 2018 from VNIT Nagpur. After that, I did as an electrical design engineer in L&T Mumbai. I did that for 3 years. After that, my interest got changed into software, so I took a course, and at the end of the course, I got a job in Macmetry, and currently, starting a new life.
Yeah. Thanks, Abhilash. From this speech, I recognize that you are so introvert that I can't hear from you. Like you're speaking so slowly. I think it is to do with your
Yeah,
headphone.
that's why. Can you hear me now properly?
Yeah, crisp and clear.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Also, if anyone want to speak like Abhilash, the stage is open for you.
Am I audible clearly?
Yeah, you are audible. Our counter, I don't see the entire name. Our counter, would you like to introduce yourself, Aishwarya? I think you're the one who are attending for the first time.
Yeah, this is Aishwarya, and this is my. It's not like first meeting. I attended one. This is my second time. So I think as this is my first time playing the role of accounters, I hope you guys won't take if I do any mistakes or something in this. So that's all.
Thank you, Aishwarya, for attending the meeting. Thanks, Mankanta, Shreya, and Kavya for doing so, which I'm going to do again. Like, I'm going to thank everyone for. Like, there is another guest. I can't pronounce. Nath, Digvijaynath, would you like to speak? Hi, Teja, long time. I think Toastmasters Teja, like, he's in a stage of whether I'm going to get a placement with of my dream company or not. So he skipped this Toastmasters sessions from like past 2 months and being busy with his placement mania. Teja, would you like to share like, your feelings about placements, your preparation about them?
Okay. Good evening, to fellow Toastmasters and my dear President Toastmasters. Yeah, I want to hello Tilak, hello Hashwant, and hello Bhargav. How are you all? And hello Sharathana. Actually, I am following Sharathana and Vallabhanias, like their mottos and their preparations towards cognizant and and all these things. And of course, Anshun's she taught last week or before last week, I think she taught a few things about like it's about it's a different thing like actually. So by all those guidance, we are going to crack the placements. Hope you too all the best for your yeah. Hello Tilak.
Hi. Thank you for getting in the meeting, even though it is your first placements time. And
Thank you, Teja,
how do
for
you present
sharing your experience and like
All
I
the
can
best,
understand that there
Teja.
is a lot of pressure and stress on you. So All the best for your placements. And I'm handing the virtual screen to the Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Sarath Chandra.
Hi everyone, this is Toastmaster Sarath Chandra. So I would like every one of you, if possible, turn on your camera so I could share my one of the world's worst boring story. That is the story of my life. So it was in the month of March, if I remember, in the year 2020. We were in a bit of confusion. Like the next, it was Saturday, and we are hearing the some news is that okay, some colleges are giving holidays for 10 days, some colleges are giving holidays for 1 week, and that next Monday we are going to have our second mid examination. I am pretty confident that I am going to have nearly 2 to 3 weeks of holidays, and I'm well prepared for it. And I didn't even take one book in my side. So I was utterly confident that my all my friends like Vallabha and some other guys are reading in their rooms secretly. But I was watching my phone and enjoying. The next day, you know, the next day is history. Our prime minister came on live and he just announced a lockdown. So to continue that story, I want to explain the structure, the typical structure of a Toastmasters meeting. In Toastmasters meeting, it is divided into three parts. The first one is prepared speech segment, where we have three speakers today. They are mentored. They prepare a 7-minute speech and they're mentored and they deliver it here. The second one is a table topic segment, where the speakers are challenged to speak on a randomly given topic. And third one is the evaluation segment. Here, every speech is evaluated by the best evaluators we have. So with this, I call upon our, as it's the cricket season, I want to call him our third umpire who watches the whole ground. He's our general evaluator, Toastmaster Tilak, to come up on the stage and explain his role and his tag team. Over to you, Toastmaster Tilak.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Sarath Chandra. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. I am Toastmaster Tilak, General Evaluator for today's meeting. It's very nice that the theme of the day is very relatable to us. Like we know online classes, although we don't know about the online work from home. At least we know all online classes. We know that pressure and beautiful food from homemade food. I eat nearly 1 year in my home. And for the benefits of the guests, I am the general evaluator for today's meeting. The general evaluator evaluates each and everything that takes place during the meeting. And to achieve this, I am not only the one person to evaluate throughout the meeting. I have a team. Like Sarath mentioned, I have a team with only 3 players. Everyone are defenders, like wicket keepers. They will catch your mistakes. And to get your message across in any meeting or anything in any session, we need to track a time, right? To achieve this, we have a timer. Let me invite guest Karnakar to introduce his role. Over to you, guest Karnakar.
Yeah, good evening. So, am I audible to one and all? Yeah, good evening to one and all. Being a timer, I'm the first time. So, before starting anyone's speech, please say timer start. And as it's the first time, if I could not do mistakes. Okay. Mr. and Madam Toastmasters and fellow Toastmasters and guests, one of the skills we learned in Toastmasters is to conduct a program or deliver a speech within strict time limits. As the timer, I am responsible for keeping track of the time throughout the program. For prepared speech, I will show up the green card at minimum specified time, the yellow card at the target time, and the red card at the maximum specified time. There is a grace period of 30 seconds on either side of the specified time limits. And table topic speeches for 1 to 2 minutes. I will show the green card at 1 minute, and the yellow card at 1.5 minutes, and the red card at 2 minutes. The speaker will have a 30 seconds grace period after 2 minutes to wrap up his speech. Speech evaluation for 2 to 3 minutes. I will show green card at 2 minutes, the yellow card at 2.5 minutes, and the red card at 3 minutes. The speaker has a grace period of 30 seconds on either side of the speech specified time limits. I shall present my report when called up during the meeting. Over to you, Toastmaster. Thank you to one and all.
Thank you, guest Karnaka, for this wonderful introduction. In addition, for the benefits of the guest, timer will drag the time towards the session, right? And for the prepared speeches, he will show green card at 5 minutes, yellow card at 6 minutes, and red card at 7. For icebreaker speeches, he will show green card at 4 minutes, yellow card at 5 minutes, and red card at 6 minutes. For table topics speeches, he will show green card at 1 minute, and yellow card at 1 minute 30 seconds, and red card at 2 minutes. For each and every roles, there is a 30 seconds of grace period. Thank you, Karnakar, for this wonderful introduction. In addition, although he is first time, I know he will do better. And when you are speaking in a Toastmasters session, we need to track good uses and not so good uses. To achieve this, we have Old Master Grammarian. Let me invite guest Aishwarya to introduce her role.
Thank you, Toastmaster Tilak. Good evening, everyone. I'm Aishwarya. Today, my role in this meeting is R-counters. The purpose of R-counters is to note the words and sounds that are used as a crutch or postulus by anyone who speaks during the meeting. As we are not the native speakers, at some situations our mind goes blank, and it leads us that to use some more inappropriate interjections such as and, well, and, but, so, and even some sounds like so my role as a R-counter is to listen all the speakers carefully and make a note on these words used by the speakers and submit a report on this. So be careful, and if you use any fillers, I will definitely catch you and make a note of it. Over to General Evaluator Tila.
Thank you, guest Aishwarya, for this wonderful introduction. And when we're speaking in a Toastmaster session, we have sorry, Aishwarya, your account, right? Timer, could you please stop sharing your thoughts? Hello, am I audible?
You are audible, Tilak.
Yeah, now account introduction is done, right?
Yes.
Yeah, done.
So I couldn't see the Aishwarya in the meeting, the account.
Yeah, she is in
Okay.
the meeting.
Okay, I couldn't see the Wordmaster Grammarian in the meeting.
Okay, I can be grammarian if you say.
Okay, thank you, Ansum, for taking up the role. And so previously I have said the.
Let me introduce as a grammarian. So hello everyone. So as a grammarian, I will try to listen every speaker carefully. I will try to find thought of the day, good uses of word. So let me share word of the day today is perilous, means dangerous, hazardous. And example can be avoid doing perilous exercises, and especially for Shravan, avoid doing that perilous exercise in gym. So I request everyone to use that word of the day, and I will also try to find not so good uses, and I will give
report back to the grammarian. Thank you.
Thank you, Anshum, for that wonderful introduction. And when TMOD calls the evaluation round, I will give my report with my tag team. And thank you. Over to you, Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Sarath Chandra.
Thank you, General Evaluator Tilak. With this, we'll start our first innings of the day. So, for the first innings, our first batsman is Toastmaster Vallabha. It is speaker one. So, before calling our first batsman, Toastmaster Vallabha, I would like to call our first evaluator for Toastmaster Vallabha. It's Toastmaster Shreya. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sarath, for that warm introduction. Today, I have the pleasure of evaluating Toastmaster Vallabha. We can see by the way he's standing that he's all prepared and pumped up to give his speech. So, the purpose of his speech is for the member to the purpose of this project is for the member to clearly define how Toastmaster envision mentoring works. The purpose of the speech for the member is to share some aspect of the previous experiences as prodigy. The level in the project that he's performing is level 2 and project 3, and his title is very interesting, prodigy. So then, without any further ado, we'll hand over to Toastmaster Vallabha. Before that, I'll hand over to our charming Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Sarath.
So, thank you, Toastmaster Shreya. Before that, I asked Toastmaster Vallabha to give his intro for me before calling him. This is what he wrote for me. So, I am Sri Vallabha from S.R.K.R Toastmasters, a mechanical engineer working in Cognizant. My motto is always to improvise, adapt, and overcome. And I love visiting archaeological sites. But he forgot to mention that he always tries to annoy his friends and he always tries to make fun of me. I don't know why. So with this, I call upon Toastmaster Vallabha. So, am I audible? Hello?
Yeah, Sarath Chandra, you're audible.
Yeah, Toastmaster Vallabha, prodigy. Toastmaster Vallabha, prodigy. Over to you.
Okay. So it was actually protege me, the title is. It's all right. But before starting, I just want to ask everyone a small question. So in your life, have you been there in that position of confusion or in that position where you don't know anything what to decide or how to move on from that position? Have you been there at that situation, the similar type of situation? Yes. I think every one of us at some point of time will be there in that state of confusion in our life. So what do you do generally at that time? Anyone?
Eating chocolates.
So Toastmaster Manikanta might eat chocolates, but what I generally do at that time of at the time of confusion, I'll go and take suggestion of elders or some experienced people in that particular area. Every one of us, for humorous thing, Manikanta might have answered like that, but most of us will take guidance of elders. Of course, most of the times we'll take guidance of Google. So at that time, that particular person to whom you approach towards for the guidance or for the answer, or of course Google too, they are actually mentors for you at that point of time. But again, I just want to ask you another question. Who is a mentor?
Someone who guides us.
Exactly. Mentor is the one who guides us and helps us to pay path. Like they won't help us, but they help us to pay our own path by ourselves. So that one particular person is known as mentor. But is it compulsory to take mentoring in any field? Okay, we'll discuss that question later on. But while I just want to share one interesting experience of mine. When I was in 10th standard, I was actually I actually read a foreword in my social textbook. The foreword contains not social science textbook, I think. So in that foreword, what it is written is for a rocket, if you take a general space shuttle or a rocket, to inject that particular rocket into space, what is required generally is a fuel required, some scientists monitoring from the ground, and at the same time a proper material required to cover that space shuttle properly in order to inject that properly in the orbit. In a similar way, for a person also to be successful in life, he needs hard work, dedication, commitment, along with proper guidance, the important aspect. So without any of these factors, that person cannot become a successful person. Of course, in general life example also, if you take the great example of APJ Abdul Kalam and Dr. Vikram Sarabhai, it was actually Dr. Vikram Sarabhai who actually spotted a young scientist in Abdul Kalam, sir. So, you know, what has happened next? Vikram Sarabhai sir spotted the young scientist in ISRO, and we actually, Indian country, got the gem of scientist in the world. So that's how happens. Mentoring is at some point of time is not, at most of the point of time, is very important aspect. But at the same time, it is also to be noted that mentoring cannot be, you cannot acquire your own mentoring from a person itself. You can get mentoring from a small living being, or any living being also. Mentoring is something which provides you a guidance and which provides you a proper path. For example, every one of us, we actually follow our own religious things. So every own religion text, they guide us a proper pathway in our life. So at that situation, your own religious text can be your mentor. So that's how happens. In my personal life, I have a guru. So how he stated, I have learned some leadership skills from him. The important thing which I learned from him is, if you want to become, what he said to me is, if you want to become a true leader in a group of individuals, you need to be a proper individual who have concern towards each and every individual. This thing has changed my entire mind, because he is the one who actually told me that leadership means not acquiring a position, but serving the individual in the group of individuals, being an individual who has idea of each and every one. That's how it is. The aspect of leadership in my mind has completely changed after interacting with him. The leadership quality, what I learned is, leadership means not a position, but the service. You need not to act, you need not be you need not sit in a particular position to serve your serve your group. You can be a volunteer. We generally call that in Telugu karma siddhantam. That is what we believe. And coming to my Toastmasters journey, so Toastmasters and mentoring is, something very different. In Toastmasters, mentoring means two-way process. Mentor learns something, and at the same time, mentee also learns something. So when I was actually a protege in Toastmasters, means when I was giving my icebreaker speech 1.5 years ago. So at that time, my mentor, I had two mentors in my entire Toastmaster journey. So my mentor, what he did is, he actually made me comfortable with the virtual screen by actually, he asked me to give my speech script before 2 to 3 days after, 2 to 3 days before the main speech event. And before the day before the main speech day, at approximately night 11:30 p.m., we actually had a Google call where I just practiced my speech in front of him, and he had given me suggestions, and of course I performed well in my icebreaker speech. So here at night 10:30 p.m., night 10:30 to 11 p.m., like he does not have a, like, it is not compulsory for him to guide me at that particular time before the day. But the thing which I learned from my first mentor, is the patience and dedication towards his work. At the same time, my second mentor, I'm an engineering student, especially a mechanical engineering student. So for me, if tomorrow is not the due date, today is not the due date. So I used to give my, finalized speech script on the day before my speech day again. Of course, at night approximately 11:30, I used to ping her. But by the next day, I wake up, I used to get a proper mentoring in WhatsApp text and in voice chats, and so that helped me to perfectly deliver my speeches. So at the end, what I just learned from mentoring in Toastmasters is, you need to be like, you need to be very patient. Like I learned that we need to be patient in life at some situations, at some point of time where we lose our patience and mess up things. At the same time, we need to dedicate ourselves if you actually take any work on our shoulders. At the same time, we should not discourage anyone who actually believe in ourselves. And last one is service. That is one of the important things. Toastmaster runs on service, and mentoring is something the base pillar of that. So thank you. Mentor is the one who actually is a bridge between confusion and clarity. Over to you, Toastmaster of the day, Sarath Chandra.
Thank you, Toastmaster Vallabha, for that wonderful take on the speech. So now I call
I
upon.
have a question, Sarath. Like I'm not able to see timer's color change.
Yeah, it is visible. We can. It's visible all over the speech.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let's try with speaker 2. If the issue arises, we'll try to change the screen. Okay. So with this, I call upon our second speaker today. It's Toastmaster Harshwan. Before that, I'm going to call the evaluator 2. It's Toastmaster Kavya. So Toastmaster Kavya, over to you.
Hi, am I audible?
Yes, you're audible.
Sorry, I'm not in the position to turn on the video. Kindly understand it.
Toastmaster Kavya, you're good to go. Good to go.
Okay. Can I start now? Am I audible?
Audible.
Yes, clearly audible.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. A special good evening to my target speaker, Toastmaster Harshwan. Your speech is level 2 project 1 in motivational strategies. The purpose of this project is for the member to identify his or her primary leadership styles or styles. All the best for your speech. I'll be back with my report when called upon by General Evaluator. Over to you, Toastmaster Sarath.
Okay. Okay. Now I call upon Toastmaster Harshwan. So Toastmaster Harshwan is a most ambitious engineer, a computer science engineer, and he always likes to do all kinds of editings, and he's the most active guy I found in my juniors batch. So with this, I call upon Toastmaster Harshwan. Journey of a confused Toastmaster to a confident leader. Toastmaster Harshwan, journey of a confused Toastmaster to a confident leader. Over to you.
Can someone confirm me? Am I clearly audible? Am I clearly audible?
Yeah,
Yes,
you're
sir.
audible.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you. Timer, please start the time. Leader. Leader, a word that looks authoritative, and a position, and a perilous position that many people fear to take. In my opinion, leadership is not a position. Rather, it's being an example to the people behind you. Good evening, aspiring leaders, Toastmasters, and guests. I'm here to explain different types of leadership skills, styles I have came across so far, and my story in the journey of transformation from a confused Toastmaster to a confident leader. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Toastmaster Harshwan, and let's dive into my story. I have never found out I have a style of leadership until I studied about the basic leadership styles in my pathway. In my view, one person will not be having a particular leadership style, or one person cannot be categorized that he belongs to such a leadership style. Every person will be having a unique kind of style in leadership. And we can assume those styles as a combination of basic leadership styles, which I'm going to explain in coming few minutes. And these differences in styles make us humans beautiful from in and out. Now coming to the basic types of leadership skills, we usually come across our first one is democratic leadership style. This leader uses collaboration and communication as a tool. And these are very welcoming to receive inputs from the team members. I need to give an example, an example which is very close to us. I think Toastmaster Tilak fits for this type of leadership skills. As soon as he have taken charge as vice president education, he started to ask inputs from all of us, all of the members and all of the XCOM leaders. He started to ask what changes can be made to increase the quality of meetings. This is the basic requirement for being a democratic leader. And second one, coming to authoritative leader or autocratic leadership style. Usually these leaders are very confident and they want people to just follow their orders as they said. That's it. And there is a drawback in democratic leadership style that is due to many people are involved in decision making, it takes more time. And in autocratic or authoritative style, the decisions will be taken in less time because only one single hand is involved in decision making. And there are two ways to handle in authoritative leadership style based on my observation. The first one is harder and tougher way, and the second one is being understandable and understanding the psychology of followers. And I think Shravan has used authoritative leadership style 2-3 times and a couple of times. And let me mention you, authoritative leadership style is not a negative type of leadership style, and it should be present in each and every leadership, in each and every of leaders to be a good leader. And Shravan used this leadership style when the club is in a stage where everyone lost interest on the club, and Shravan has insisted every member and he forced us to be a part of the club and helped us, and that movement helped us club to grow to the position where today we are. And coming to transform and coming to next style of leadership, it is transformational style. These transformational style of leaders continuously welcome the change, and they believe that development will allow them and their team to achieve objectives. I can say Toastmaster Sarath fits for this type of leadership style because he continuously upgrade himself. In whichever situation he is ready with new technologies always. I think Toastmaster Sarath fits for this role. And coming to coaching style, next one, coaching leader identifies talent within their team and they nurture it to achieve its full potential. This enables team to develop and grow and succeed collaboratively. I have observed this type of style in two people in our club. That is, first one is from Shravan and also from our Toastmaster Vallabha. These two people support newbie Toastmasters very much. As a new, when I was into the club as a newbie, these people supported me to be in the position where I am now. And coming to the last leadership style I have observed is innovative type of leadership. And these people come with new ideas, new perspectives of thinking, and these are usually very creative. And they think out of the box every time. They sometimes break the rules and make the rules to do something that is never done before by anyone. I can give an example to this Mr. Toastmaster Tilak and Vice President Public Relations Rohit, and also our beloved Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Sarath. These people fit into this role very much, and I need to give explanation for their creativity in doing their job. And these are the basic 5 leadership styles I have observed, and I can count me on transformation leader and also a coaching leader. I think I am basically a combination of these two type of leadership styles. I have understood that I come under these categories very recently. Because I think I still remember a meeting that was a nightmare for me still, where all second year, third year students are busy with their SEM and mid examinations, I think. and first year student, that is me, and final year students, that is Toastmaster Sharath and Toastmaster Funny, need to organize a weekly meeting. And we choose to organize a table topic marathon on that week. And only we three members are there to organize the meeting then. So we need to take multiple roles at a time. And I am a newbie Toastmasters who doesn't know anything about Toastmasters basically. And I had no idea about the meeting structure also. Like I didn't have complete clarity over how the meeting works and how table topics works and etc. Then I have given 3 roles at a time. I need to manage those 3 roles, and it was a total failure. I think I have damaged the meeting like anything, and the meeting has ended. And from such a confused position to now, I recently organized a open house meeting. With the support of Tilak and club members, I have organized one open house meeting. I still thought, when organizing the meeting, I still thought that I wouldn't be able to manage things right, and the meeting would be again damaged because of me. But the meeting was a great success. It have been recorded like 45 to 47 people participated in the meeting, uh, and they and there we have used a technology called automation for giving certificates to the participants, instantly in the second they fill the attendance sheet. I think these two things, like learning from my previous mistakes and using new technologies, makes me as a coaching leader and transformation leader. And this is my journey of transformation from a confused Toastmaster to who got a panic attack while organizing the meeting, to a leader who organized a special team open house meeting with many people and a chief guest. Thank you, everyone. Over to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, Toastmaster Harshwan. It was a wonderful speech. So now I call upon the third speaker of today. Before that, I call upon the evaluator three, it's Toastmaster Shravan. Toastmaster Shravan, over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Tilak, for handovering the virtual screen to me. Yeah, and finally, the last speech of the day is here, and I'm going to evaluate Toastmaster Ansum for today. Toastmaster Ansum is going to deliver a speech in level 2, project 1. Project 2. The purpose of the project is to deliver an engaging speech with engaging humor, and this is her pathway. And she's going to concentrate on making us laugh after many days and relieving our stress. And I don't like to reveal the speech of the title of the speech, and I would like to say that by Toastmaster of the day. Over to you, Toastmaster of the day, and congratulations. All the best, Toastmaster Ansum, for your speech.
So, Toastmaster Amshu, by my findings, she is a very workaholic and a very enthusiastic entrepreneur. And I asked her about her intro. She just said, I want to go to office, but working and connecting with people online. It's a pretty balanced co-ed for me. So with this, I call upon Toastmaster Amshu. Over to you.
You didn't give title.
So Shravan just mentioned, right? So don't give the title. So I thought you just
No, from Inspire from Omkar, I thought that I will use it.
So I was expecting you are going to give us a surprise with the title.
No.
I know the title,
Hold on. Okay. Timer start, and you just give. No, not start yet. After he will give my name and title, then just start. So.
Okay, Toastmaster Amshum, do you cheat? Do you cheat, Toastmaster Amshum? Over to you.
How dare Sarath you ask me this question? I don't cheat. Why will I do cheat? I know everything. I'm a smart person, like I know how to code. I know how this system, the Zoom is working. Everything I know. Even in exam class, I never cheat. No. How can I cheat? How can you guys cheat? So let me share that we all do cheat. And it is fair. Cheating is a fair thing. Slowly, let me share my journey with you. In first year of college, I was like, I joined girls engineering college, like Shriya. So I was so sincere. I used to wake up at 3 a.m. for midterms exam. You guys can imagine for midterm exam, I was like, used to wake up at 3 a.m. revising every note, and then I cracked like 75%, and even I was scoring good marks and proudly sharing to my parents like, see. One thing happened. I asked my seniors, like, your result is come, right? So how much score you got? And they were like, we just passed. And I was like, how the seniors are like, they need to share their marks, right? How can they be so careful about just passing? Same, that breeze of engineering affected me. Even it's not about midterm. I started cracking code for RTU, university exam. So Rajasthan Technical University is my BTech university. I found a loophole that need to just fill up the papers and I will got the marks. What happened after like second year, me and my friend Shubhi Jaiswal, we used to divide the subjects. Do this, do this. And then we learn from YouTube. We watch last minute tutorial video. All engineers do, right? And even in bus, we used to discuss what will the thing. Let me share one thing. Shubhi and I crack another thing. We set a time, 10:15. Every RTU university exam, we used to meet in washroom. You can't imagine, right? Cheating needs courage. I'm Sherni, right? So let me share what happened one day. We planned, okay, let's come and meet. Her roll number is 37 and my, because it start from me, it's 7. We used to sit in different class. Sharp at 10:15, we meet in the washroom. That first meet, it was like all our heart beating is fast. We are not caring about the questions we need to ask to each other. We are like, oh, nothing is speaking. We are just murmuring this sound. And then we take the sense, okay, let's discuss the question. I have a rubber eraser where I note question 1 and this. You taught me like day before that exam. Just to share me the thing. I am not able to recall at the moment. She helped me and I helped her. One such day, we are discussing and suddenly, shh, flush sound. You guys can imagine. We are discussing in washroom and we heard a flush sound. All silence in the moment. We were like, who's in this washroom? Is she a madam? If they found us like doing this thing, then we will be like, our career will be finished, right? And suddenly door opened. Because it's university, so it's not good college, so the door is like, and even the flush is not good. It was our senior, and we like, she was watching us and smiling, and we were like, hush. We didn't discuss anything at that moment, but we go to our respective class and wrote down, and we discussed few things that we need to change. One of my classmates asked Shubhi, how every 10:15 you go washroom? What's the reason? And that time it was the chapter, she has more chapters to cover. And I was like, please don't change the subject. So not subject, time of that meeting, but she has to do that. And at that time we were not able to meet. And in bus we were like, you didn't come, you didn't. And third and final year, everyone knew that we meet and we do cheat. So even in practical exam, right? We all do cheating. They are quite creative engineers over here. They are like quite creative cheatings over here. So what happened? Let me share last thing. An online exam of COVID, my final year, I scored 95%. Yeah, of course, of cheating. It is online. I topped the class. Like everyone topped that time. Cheating is not good, right? We were taught like this, but we are forced to do cheating. Why? Even in Viva, in school, and in every session, in every practical, we were forced to do just writing in the copy and like just give this report and nothing we are learning in college. I have faced that. Even I know my senior had done. I was inspired from my seniors and I was doing that, and I know my juniors will do that. Even in placement, we are doing cheating. What happened to me in Twilio when I selected for the company? I was assigned with 3 mentors. In corporate, it's not cheating. You are free to do Google search. You are free to explore and bring creativity. They know you are fresher, right? They are not expecting anything from you. But my mentor told, like Vallabha suggested, right? That mentor is a person who guides you. He suggests me, Anshum, be humble and honest. We are here to help you. So why can't this system brings in college and school? So that's why I started my initiative Nitaya. And guys, do cheat. You are in college. Make it, fake it till you make it. So when you come in at corporate, stop doing cheat and you can reach out to me for cheating suggestions. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmasters Amshul. So, listening to your speech, I am right now feeling sad. If I got an option to take that bathroom break with for me also, it would be a high level. I would score every time 95 to 100%. So okay, coming to my coming to my team.
Sarath Chandra, sorry to interrupt you. Can I reveal your secret? Your
What's
lab
the-
exam secrets?
Why, man? It's our secrets. Secrets are not to be revealed.
No, you are actually telling Anshum that if you might have got chance in past, but we know how many cheating methods you have used.
Those are I would like to call them as trade secrets, and I want to keep them with myself. Okay.
I know Sarath is very creative.
So okay, I think I'm deviating from my topic right now. Okay. Coming to my story. After that, when the COVID when we was hit with the first COVID wave, for the first 4 months we were free. Everyone was in a confused situation whether to conduct online classes or whether to wait till the situation gets better and to call them offline. Everyone was confused. After finding out the situation is not getting better but it's getting worse, so our college decided to call the halt the exams for a moment, semester exams for a moment, and start your online classes. From the day one, I think most of you know that position. It's not a sitting position, it's not a sleeping position. 70% of your body will be sleeping, and 30% of your body will be lying to the wall. It's a different position we invented because of online classes. So I hope most of you are familiar with that position. So and earphones in our ears and mobile in front of on our stomach lying with a stand on it. So that's my position for nearly 3 to 4 hours. I don't know at what time I would sleep and what time I would wake up. So those are my online classes, which happened nearly for 2 years. Yeah, because of that, I lost my third year and my fourth year of BTech almost. So before that, I want to ask you, anyone of you, anyone of you had some funny moment, or you got caught in your online classes doing something? Any funny moment?
I can
Yeah.
many.
Phosphorus dilates.
Sarath Chandra, I know how you get caught by the Apex Institute when approximately 700 students are in there.
I'll share one story from my school.
Something like that also I have done. Not I have done, but I have watched a lot of it. Over to you.
Okay, I hope everyone had a funny story with them. Coming to my story, in my third year, I had a subject named OR. It's Operation Research. I hope some of you are familiar with it. So it was taught by our HOD. You know, mechanical HODs are too grumpy and they're very angry and they're very serious. So my roll number is 339. So if a HOD gets disconnected, the Zoom automatically assigns to the nearest number. It's roll number 1, 2, 3. So I'm pretty confident I'm not going to be bothered by his class and I'm not listening. On that day, my cousins came and I am the exact time they're leaving our house. So I left my phone with the class on and I am just chatting with them outside my house. I don't know what happened, or I don't know if Zoom has some kind of issues with me, or is it angry on me. Suddenly, our HOD left the meeting and the host came to me. Out of 39 participants, I was the person who got the host. I don't know why. So after the host, our HOD rejoined, he was shouting, 339, 339, where are you? Give me the host. My friends are calling again and again, but I don't know what's happening. After 5 minutes, when I reached my mobile, I found 39 missed calls and 30 messages in my phone. And the HOD is still shouting, where is 339? Call him again, guys. When I, it was one of most panicking situation for me in my life. I really thought, okay, I am dead now. Let us meet in our next life, guys. So that's the situation for me. Then I immediately gave my host to HOD and I started taking it. Sorry, sir. Suddenly I lost my internet and I was not able to. This some kind. I am trying to give some kind of lame excuses, but our HOD is very angry and on me, and he's shouting on me actually. And suddenly I got an idea and I suddenly left the meeting. And for the whole semester, I didn't attend this even one class also. This is the funniest situation happened to me, and my friends still make fun of me for that situation. So after that, coming to my final year, the one thing I lost is in the coming to 3-2 semester, we'll be starting with our placements time. So with that, luckily I got a placement in my 3-2, and that company also gave us a paid internship. I thought, okay, I got a nice chance to get a paid internship and to work for a good company. So, but they gave a clause for us that we need to work for 5 days. 5 days, that is from Monday to Friday, during our 4-1 semester. It was a heartbreaking situation for me to say actually, because the only chance I got to go to college in my whole BTech is 4-1 semester. But due to that placement situation, the company situation, I had to sit in my home and I had to take my laptop again and same asana I'm doing, 70% of my body lying and started my internship. Those are the every 5 days I used to do my internship, and Saturday I used to go to college and attend those pending classes with me. After that, wait, I think I am going too much of the story right now. I don't want to reveal everything in this manner. So, okay, now I call upon the most interesting segment. It's the table topic segment. So now I call upon Toastmaster S.R.K.R to conduct our table topic session. Over to you, Toastmaster S.R.K.R. Toastmaster S.R.K., over to you.
Yeah. Thank you to TMOD, Sarath Chandra brother. Am I audible?
You are audible, Bharat.
Yeah. Sorry for the inconvenience because I couldn't turn on my video. I'm going to proceed with my video turned off. So coming to the table topic session. Good evening everyone, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. I am the table topic master of today's meet. And today I have few questions for you all to participate and interact with share your experiences on some surprised unrevealed content. So here I have 9 questions in my list, and I would like to I would like you to choose a number which is a completely random thing, and you are going to get a question regarding that. I want some volunteers to participate in this session, and it's time for the tabletop session. Who is going to be the first volunteer? Toastmaster husband. Okay. Unmute yourself and.
I choose
Hi,
number
Ashwan.
3.
Yeah, you're choosing number 3, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What will you do if you were stuck in the middle of the traffic jam? I repeat, what will you do if you were stuck in the middle of the traffic jam?
Okay, start the time. Basically, I don't travel that much. If I were in a situation that I stuck in the traffic jam, first of all, I check my luggage for something to eat, for making some time pass. Basically, I am foodie. When foodie, not to mention I am a foodie, but I am a foodie when there is more time. I eat food when there is free time, basically. And I have free time every time. So I eat much. I check for food when there is a traffic jam. If there is no food, I will drop my vehicle there and go find some shop and nearby, and I will find some food and I come to the bike and again I start eating on the bike. That is the basic scenario if I was stuck in a traffic jam. If not, I will call someone. I will make a prank call to someone. That is basically what I do all the time to do time pass usually. So I will wait there. If that is a long time, then I will call someone and do a prank call like I am a terrorist or I am a hacker. I hacked your mobile phone. I already know my friend, right? So I know some certain kind of data of him. So I will tell those data. I have all your data. I have access to your mobile. I can hack your mobile. You need to come to nearby bus station urgently or nearby station and send me the picture. I usually do that, and after doing this so many times, if someone calls them saying that they are hackers, my friends stops. Hey, you are not a hacker. You are Haswant. I know already. This is nth time you are calling me again and again. So this is the usual thing I do when I stuck in the traffic jam. Over to the table topic, master, Toastmasters, S.R.K.R.
After listening to your explanation, I'm sure that you are a prankster. Yeah. Coming to the question, why I have written this question is because once I was stuck in a traffic jam near my when I was studying in my diploma. I used to travel by cycle, and I used to have a Bluetooth earphones. I don't know what situation it is, but it is some political party rally, and the whole road has been blocked. The thing I have to do is I have to wait at least 1 hour. But there is nothing I can do. I don't have a bag. I just have a book in my cycle stand and a pen in my pocket and a phone in my hand. What I did, I called my best friend. You know what I told to him? Bro, I was stuck in the middle of the traffic. I don't know what to do. Can you suggest me something? Then he asked me, why did you call me? Because I know the only person that you are the I don't know that I know that you are the only person who always be free without doing any work. That was the situation for me when I was stuck in the traffic. I used to talk to him whenever I am bored, because as long as I can speak, he speaks to me. That close we are. Stuck inside a traffic jam. So next, who is going to be my next volunteer?
Sai Varga, I will help you. So first Teja raised his hand, then Tilak. You go with Teja and then Tilak. That means
Okay.
second Teja,
As our
third.
president said, Teja, reveal yourself, unmute yourself and speak.
Yeah,
So
hello.
from
Am I
1 to
audible?
9, yes, you are audible. From 1 to 9, except 3, choose a number.
I choose 5.
5. Okay, here goes the question. A thing that your friends do makes you feel weird. I repeat again. A thing that your friends do makes you feel weird.
Okay. Can I have 10 seconds of grace period?
Yes, you are allowed.
Yes. Am I good to go?
Yes.
Yeah. Timer, can I have the timer cards, please? Yes. Yes. The thing I get the weird about myself from my friends is all about like we all bath every day, right? I think most of you bath every day. Yes, even I too do. But when I do the bath, I don't bring my towel to the bathroom. So I just left in my hanger and I go alone. So the every time when I go to the washroom, so I ask my roommates, because I want to have a towel or I want to have a soap box, I want to have something else. So shampoo all the time. But this happens from since the first year. They are my roommates from since first year, and it happens from first year. And they used to tell me, "Arey, it happens for the all the time. Why you don't bothering all these things?" But I have you guys here, so nothing to worry about. But so you are my back, so and there is nothing to worry. So I think like this. So this is the weirdest thing that I ever have done, like these things. That's all. And what your table topic must.
Yeah, these things happen in our rooms, and these are some unspoken things that everyone knows that it will happen with every other one. So what I feel weird about my friends is actually I feel weird that they feel like I'm a weirdo. That's what I feel weird about them. Whatever I do, they will see me like a weirdo. Like few things, like one thing I want to say you all, uh, don't see me as a psychopath after saying this. I like the smell and taste of blood very much. Whenever I bleed a little, I take a few drops of the blood between my fingers, rub them and smell them, and I feel like, wow, what a smell. This is a scenario with me. Don't get threatened about me, guys. I'm not a vampire or werewolf. I will not eat or suck your blood. You can be completely secure from me. Don't worry about it. Next, I'm seeing as of the chronological order, Tilak raised his hand. I'm going to give the chance to Tilak now.
Yeah.
From 1 to 9, except 3 and
1.
5. Choose a number.
1.
1. And your question is, what is something that you always keep with you? I repeat, what is something that you always keep with you? I would like to make a little change for you, Tilak. Please don't include mobile phone in it. Tell about some other thing that always you keep with you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sai Varga, for this wonderful topic. Yeah, definitely. I never keep my mobile phone with me. Meanwhile, and every time I used to try that, I want to avoid my mobile phone. basically it became a part of my body. So other than mobile, I have many things that I keep with me. My attitude and my habits and the nature what I have in every time what I say to myself. When I was in a low stage, the one in me motivates me. When I was in high stage, the one in me they disgrace me. When I was in a tough situation, the one in me suggests me a great way. When I was in a bad way or with a bad people, the one in me suggests the good way and show a good direction. So definitely every time when I grow by the in few things and when I grow soon and I become old, the thing I want to keep with me is the one in me. It's Tilak and with with my inner self. Thank you and over to you.
Wow, Tilak, you have spoken a universal truth which everyone should follow. Even when I feel something, when I feel down, my inner person tells me, "You stupid! Why are you being stupid? You are not so bad. You are doing well. Don't be sad." When I am doing something and I feel very confident, which may lead me to overconfidence, he says, "Hey, stupid! Why are you being very confident? You are doing something wrong. Keep track on what you are working on." When I feel jealous about some person, he says me, "Why are you feeling so jealous about him? You have all the qualities better than him. Don't feel jealous about him. You are perfect." Like this, a person in us will always tell us something about the situation we are being in. What we have to do is just listen to him and rethink what we are doing, what is happening. If you are being serious in that thing, success will definitely be near to us. I am thinking about something that you might say about like a water bottle or Bluetooth earphones or something, but you have spoken something which helps everyone. Thank you for that answer, correct? Moving on, I think it's Anshum who raised the hand after Tilak.
Hey, I want to say, Abhilash, wait. You want to drop? Yeah.
Okay, Anshum, accept 1, 3, and 5. Choose a number from 2 to 9.
2, 7,
2,
7. I
okay.
am roll number 7.
Okay, 7. Okay, here comes the question. Describe the best way you cheated in examinations. I repeat, describe your best way you cheated in examinations.
Thank you for the topic. The best way I cheated in exam is like that chits, small chits, right? Actually, I have shared the best way in my speech only, but I want to share others' ways how I can cheat and how you can cheat. So let's check about the online interviews and tests. There are few tips, right? You can apply Vaseline or Vicks on the camera. You can plug in the earphone and then cut that side. Then no audio will be heard on that. Other thing, connect the keyboard and give it to your junior. They will type the code for you. There are a lot of ways. Even people are now open about how the best ways to do cheating. But again, as a moral, and I don't want to discourage that. So it's okay to do cheat. We have YouTube, like Google, everywhere. We have a lot of stuff to do cheating, and we are engineers, right? We have creative minds. Like Sarath also post that during the online class. Even we can post our image, like Hashwant said, right? Like Hashwant image. So teacher will think like, yeah, he is active during the class. There are a lot of cheating ways. Another thing I want to share. So we can cheat. So for whom we are cheating? For marks, for parents, for teacher, or for society? What we are learning during this cheating? We are clearing exam, we are getting job. But have you ever thought like for whom we are doing this cheating? If you think and if you speak to yourself for a moment, then you will realize that the purpose of your life is quite different. If you are able to help any student or any your junior or a person, it would be great, right? There is no cheating, there is true intention. And always try to be selfless. It will not only help you to do cheat, but also not to cheat. Thank you. And
Yeah, thank you, Ansham, for answering this question. I think you have kept a little motivation class in this 2 minutes of time. The best thing I have cheated in examinations is, I think it was when I was in the ninth standard. For the summative examinations, the paper got leaked. Obviously, we studied the question and answers and all things, but the bits, we don't know what questions are there for the bits, but we know the answers. What I did is, I have written the bits on the side of the examination pad. The teacher came to me, checked the top and bottom of the pad, but forgot to check the sides of the pad. That's the biggest cheating I think I have done in my life. So moving on to the next one, I think it's Vallabha brother. Vallabha, unmute yourself.
Yeah, Bhargav.
Yeah, you have 2, 4, 6, 8, and 9.
9.
9. Okay. Explain about a saying or quotation that you follow in your life. I repeat, explain about a saying or a quotation that you follow in your life. You are good to go. Okay.
Thank you, Toastmaster Bhargav, for the question. But one thing I was very disappointed after listening to the question is everyone are getting humorous questions, but I got a serious one. Of course, it's all right. But see, one of the quotes, or not one of the, I follow most of the quotes in my life generally. Uh, First thing being from Swami Vivekananda's voice, like from the Swami Vivekananda's books, arise, evoke, and stop not till the goal is reached. That was one of my favorite quotes, and I generally follow that whenever I feel the work I'm doing with is very important to me. And if I believe that work is something which is related to my goals, I follow that quote. I apply that quote onto that work. And second is my motto. What is that? Improvise, adapt, and overcome. This is my motto. I just learned this quote from. I listened to this quote for the first time from Bear Grylls. We all know Bear Grylls, right? National Geography Channel, Bear Grylls. So he's one of the U.S. soldiers previously in his life. So from him, when I was seeing this Bear Grylls Man vs. Wild, the program in National Geography, he told me this. That is actually U.S. soldiers' motto. So improvise, adapt, and overcome. That is something which I actually applied in many of such things. First being placements preparation, where I was very, I was not that much great during the starting period of my placements, but I just focused on the ways which I have to improvise. I adapted to the working nature, and I overcome. At the same time, hostel life also. During my intermediates, even though I was actually I have my own house in Hyderabad, my parents actually joined me in Sri Chaitanya hostel. I was for the first 6 months I was so dull and I don't have any friends in the hostel. But later I applied my motto: improvise, adapt, and overcome. I improvised my standards, like I matched my standards to my fellow hostel mates or friends. I adapted to the hostel food, of course, and finally overcome that hostel homesick. So thank you for the question, Bargo. Over to you.
Thank you, Alaba, for sharing your experience. I think motivation is not a thing that everyone can give. You are one of the experienced person who has been in the Toastmaster, and you have been our super. You are our super senior. I think it is destined to happen that this question should come to you. I can't do anything about it. So, as we are running out of time, I would like to end up this session with one more question. I think it's our president, Sri Shravan.
No. I think first Shreya raised her hand. Ask Shreya, then me.
Okay, Shreya, we'll be happy if you come on to the
Yeah.
screen.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have 4, 2, 4, 6, and 8. All even numbers.
2.
2. Okay, here comes the question. Have you ever been in a situation where your expectations met your reality? I'm repeating again. Have you ever been in a situation where your expectations met reality?
Thank you for the topic, Toastmaster Sai Barker. We live in a culture where they say nothing is impossible. Everything is right within our hands. Internet, if we want to order something, if we want to get our things done by something, everything is right in front of us. There are several techniques where you can achieve your goals, your expectations, and come to the reality. We have techniques like manifestation, we have techniques like subliminals, we have techniques like there's one more technique, I don't remember the name properly, but we have several techniques to prove there is nothing that is not possible. I was always a firm believer that my expectations would never come true. I always believed that. I always used to say that, I have bad luck. I'm not good for it. I'm not that good looking. I'm bad at studies. I'm bad at that. I'm bad at this. Even though I know inside of me that I'm good at it, I would act as if I'm bad at it and I would try to get sympathy from others. Until I read this book, The Power of Your Subconscious Mind. I don't think so you'll be able to see it. Yes, this book, The Power of Your Subconscious. This explains that you can bring your expectation to reality by just believing firmly on it. Just like Vallabha said, believe on it, work on it, and get it. Do not think something negative will happen and you will reach your expectations. The first scenario that I encountered, I was always bad at table topic session until few weeks or few months, not few weeks, few months. But I firmly believe that I'm a good speaker. I told myself that I'm a good speaker until I started believing it. And right from there, there was nothing that could stop me. I'm not telling I'm the best table topic speaker, but I improved myself. This is how I got my expectations to reality, not just once, every time. You change your mindset and your expectations will come to reality. Over to you.
Thank you, Shreya, for saying this. And I'm going to add that name of the book that you said to me after my academic books that I have to read first. Okay, this is going to be the last question, and our president, Toastmaster Sri Shravan, is going to answer it.
Bro, please
Unmute
don't call me
yourself.
president for repetitively, bro.
Okay. So you have 4, 6, and 8.
4, 6, 8. Yeah, 4.
Yes. You're going with 4?
Yeah.
Okay. Describe dad used to beat you.
Sorry?
I repeat again. Describe some tools or some things that your mom or dad used to beat you.
Yeah. Yeah. Bro, timer, I'm not speaking, but you're starting your time. Okay. So I am the second child for my mother and dad. There is a sister of mine who always try to be calm, cool, and there will be a kid in the family, right? They will act innocent in front of our parents, but I am a smart person. I will get good marks every time because I am studying in my grandfather's school. The principal is always watching me, and no one is going to stop me by studying. So I should be always studying. So I am getting always good marks, and my sister sometimes get less marks than me, but marks are not the reason my parents need to beat me, but there are many other reasons they need to beat me. The reasons might be there are reasons that my parents beat me because if suppose I am like I used to play like anything in my childhood, like when I'm sitting in a chair, I used to move up to and from motion like this, and all of a sudden I went back with a great force and fall on a glass, like a glass which brought to construct something in the home, and all of a sudden I just with a force I fall on that, and tamal a sound came into my mom's ear, and she suddenly came outside and saw, man, something is happening, this boy is playing with the glass, and she gave me tack a slap on my a slap on my cheek, and she then realized that there is a lot of blood flowing from my head, and then that's the first time I think my mom slapped me. I think never my father or mother slapped me because I never used to be a naughty person or naughty kid. I always listen to them, but yeah, I think, and they don't encourage like violence or anything like that, beating children. But my father is always supportive to me. Like everything I do, I share with my father. Everything, literally every single thing I do, I share with my father. And my mother is like something he's my best friend. I think so because whenever I feel something, I'm not going to do this. I'm not able to do this. Whenever I feel stress or whenever I feel I'm done, I will call my mother. She will suggest something there used to be a dean of my intermediate. He suggests me that before doing anything, a good thing or bad thing, please remember there is your mother thinking about you. So please do that by thinking her. From then I thought, let's do this, but I never got beaten by my parents, like never. Thank you, and over to you, TTM.
Yeah, thank you, Shavan, for sharing your experience. As of me, I think I don't need to mention what are the tools that our parents used on us. I think many of us are familiar with it, so I'm not going to specify them. So, yeah, guys, this is the table topic session. I hope you all guys enjoyed it. Can I know, timer, are everyone qualified or not? Timer, are you there? Please tell me if everyone are qualified or not.
Yeah, table topic is everyone is qualified.
Okay, thank you, timer. Yeah, that's it, guys. I felt very happy interacting with you, and I have listened to many stories. I felt very great having this day, being in this meet in this day. Thank you, everyone. Over to you,
Before that, please
Toastmaster
let
today.
everyone switch on your videos. We will have a group picture before someone leaves the meeting.
Evaluation, everyone is waiting.
Yeah, I asked because someone will all of a sudden leave the meeting with their emergency situation.
Okay.
So
Nice, Tilak, nice background.
That is not background. I am in my
I
terrace
know.
right now.
You love moonlight. What you call that?
yeah, Tilak, show your surroundings also, bro.
I just
Can
I
you play?
forgot that.
Tirak is totally an outdoor guy.
He's actually in a
Outstanding
moonlight
guy.
dinner, I think, with his someone.
Here it's not
Best
like that
background.
much dark. Here it's not that much dark.
Yeah, Sean, you can take the picture.
Give a position or give a smile so that I can take a screenshot.
We can see two moons at a time in Telux.
Timer, bring that moon too. Chandini.
Timer, Kavya, account, could you please switch on your video?
Yeah, I think
Yeah, and
everyone
Aishwarya, if
are
you're
asking
there,
and
please do that. I'm just waiting for you guys. Aishwarya and Kavya. Kavya,
Bhargav switch off.
I
Like
think
Sorry, I'm not in the position to turn
Yeah,
on the
yeah.
video. Kindly understand it.
no issue.
so on 3 to 1, please keep your emojis like your favorite emojis. Then I'm going to take a screenshot. I'm searching for something. Yeah, I'm done. Then I'm going to take. Done. Thank you, Toastmaster of the day, Sarath Chandra. Over to you.
I want to share. I become club coach.
okay. Then yeah, I think we are a bit in lag of time. So let me continue with my topic. As Toastmaster, not Toastmaster. Yeah, as Tilak Vallabha, sorry, Vallabha said, improvise, adapt, and overcome. Completing our internship is a challenge actually. So we need to learn few new techniques, how to pass some kinds of assessments, and without passing those assessments, we will not get onboarded or get into a full-time employment, right? So we improvise our techniques and we adapted how to establish those techniques in our systems, and we overcame all the challenges, and we finally passed our internship, and we got a certificate, and fully onboarded as a full-time employee. This is the whole story till my employment. So I thought, okay, it's fine. Right now I got an employment and I am very happy. It's time to rest. That's what I thought. The reality hits then. For
A
the
lot
first
to
two,
work.
for the first 2 months, they put me. I was very free. They put me on bench waiting for a project. So in the last month, I was assigned to a project actually. So that project gave me some kind of new challenges actually. We are a team of 8 members. So me and another person, we are the only new two freshers who have no idea of that project, because the technology we are using in the project is different. The technology we learned in our internship is different. So to continue to that story, first I want to start our third innings. It's evaluation segment. So I call upon our general evaluator to give his evaluation. Or to you, general evaluator, Tilak.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Sarath Chandra. I loved you, team. And once a great mind said, learn from other people's mistakes, not from their success. I really love that one. So I request everyone to take a positive note of everyone's mistake and try to implement in your next meetings. So let me start with speech evaluations. Let me invite the Toastmaster Shriya evaluating Toastmaster Vallabha. Over to you, Toastmaster Shriya.
Thank you, Toastmaster Tilak. I am searching for Vallabha. Yes, found it. I actually wanted to see if I wanted Vallabha to focus on me. I mean, when I'm speaking. So you can pin me, Vallabha. I pinned you because I want to see how you will take up whatever I'm saying. You get it, right? Okay. Cool. So starting, let me tell you that your speech was incredible. You have improved a lot. This is not something that I've evaluated from your speeches. I personally saw that you take up roles all the time, and I've seen a drastic change from the previous speeches to now. So kudos on you for putting your effort to make that change. So kudos to you. I think Vallabha deserves a round of applause for this. Now, coming to my evaluation, there are 3 segments in my evaluation. First, the things that you have excelled in. Second, the things that you might want to work on. And the third, the summary. First, you have excelled in your hand gestures. Your hand gestures were incredible and were on the point. I saw that you even made the effort to stand up. So I really appreciate those speakers who make the effort to stand up. It shows that they respect that they are giving, they respect this Toastmaster curriculum of standing up and delivering a speech. So kudos to you on that. Second thing, your message from the speech was very clear. I see that in the beginning you started with what is mentoring and you asked several questions on what is mentoring. And then you told your story, your journey of Toastmaster mentoring and how it has improved you and enhanced you and why it's essential. So at any point in this time frame, you have not got distracted or you have not put out your message from the speech into something else. Some people, they start from one message, they go to some other message, but your message was clear. So that is a very good thing that I need to appreciate. Next is you had great conclusion and you had stories also. I personally love those speakers who add personal stories. I see that you added a personal story. You told your Toastmaster journey, which was also a part of your speech. So you did that also fine. And you had a great conclusion. I saw that you ended with a quote. So the quote ending was brilliant. Your idea on that to add a quote was brilliant. So kudos to you on. Keep this up. Moving to the next speeches also end with the quote and elaborate on the quote for at least 30 seconds. I always tell to my target speakers that elaborate your conclusion because your speech, no one cares about the speech. Everyone cares about the conclusion, whatever you're concluding from the speech. So you did that job also very well. You elaborated about the conclusion for more than 30 seconds. So kudos to you on that. Coming to the negatives, firstly, I want to tell that these negatives are very minor, yet very, very effective. I want to specify that they're very, very effective. See, your speech was good. If you want to become very good, exceptional, these minor changes should also be eliminated. First one is your opening. You might want to add a little bit of voice modulation. I saw that you were looking here and there. So in order to avoid that, try to take pauses. Pause and then remember your speech. And the last thing is you might want to work on your grammar. Your grammar was going here and there. You might want to work on that. So that's it for my time and over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Shreya, for this wonderful evaluation. Next, I would like to call evaluator to Kavya, evaluating Toastmaster Haswan. Over to you, Toastmaster Kavya.
Thank you. First of all, congratulations, Toastmaster Hashwant, for completing your level 2 project one in effective coaching. And also, I really want to appreciate you have a great voice and it is very clearly audible and it is very pleasant to listen. Toastmaster Hashwant, the highlight of your speech is giving general life example is the best part of your speech. Coming to speech evolution, I want to divide my speech evolution into 3 parts: commendation, recommendation, and conclusion. Coming to commendations, you have chosen the best way of interacting with audience, like giving compliments and suggestions to your friends, which is really impressive. And your spoken language is clear and very understandable. And your eye contact, you used effectively to engage audience. And your your hand gestures are good. By seeing your comfort level in giving speech is pretty good. And your confidence level throughout the speech is impressive. Coming to recommendation, Toastmaster Hashwant, I recommend you to maintain vocal variety. There are some areas in your speech where vocal variety could have been used to great extent by varying volume. You can create interest and emotion. You are fast while delivering speech. I recommend you to ask some questions, like in between the speech. If you ask some questions to the audience, it would be better interaction between you and the audience. And also, I recommend you to check the time limit. Try to complete the speech within the given time limit. If you extend the time limit, you may disqualify. So try to complete your speech within the time limit. Coming to conclusion, Toastmaster Hashwant, it is a really great speech. I enjoyed a lot, and your speech title is very good. Journey of a confused Toastmaster to the confident leader. I also joined like a confused Toastmaster. Now, still, I'm not that confident, but somewhat I'm improved. I'm very happy to listen this speech, and also very happy to listen the growth of yours in Toastmaster. Toastmaster Hashwant, all the best for your future speeches. Thank you. Back to you, Toastmaster. Back to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Kavya, for this wonderful evaluation. Now I would like to call Toastmaster Sri Shravan evaluating Toastmaster Anshul. Over to you, Toastmaster Sri Shravan.
Thank you, Toastmaster General Evaluator Tilak. First of all, congratulations for Toastmaster Ansum for successfully completing her project of purpose of delivering a humorous speech. So I'm going to evaluate Toastmaster Ansum in CRC method, which we usually do in Toastmasters, where commendations, recommendations, and conclusions. It's literally like simply negatives, positives, and both common negatives and positives and conclusions like that. Coming to commendations, positives of the speech, where everyone felt, I think I felt, and I would like to everyone to focus there. So the starting of the speech of Toastmaster Ansum, like beginning, do you cheat? Like Toastmaster of the day introduced, do you cheat? Then Ansum picked her line from there. Everyone will grab her attention from there. Like, are you asking me to cheat? Like that. So if you plan to do that, this is the key point. Like grabbing the attention is very important when you're delivering your speech, which Toastmaster Ansum succeeded. Kudos to you on that. And literally the hand gestures from the beginning of the speech to the ending of the speech are very important for moreover it is very important for humorous speech, because more for humor, more than you speak, it is all about your body language and your gestures, right? And this is the one which I observed from the beginning to the end in the meeting of the speech of the Toastmaster Ansum. And transitions, the exams like that, the voice modulation and transitions are very good in the speech of Toastmaster Ansum. And interacting with the audience and questioning them, are you doing this and did you follow these, or like that. So the speech is very interactive between the audience. And coming to the recommendations, I would recommend Toastmaster Ansum to concentrate more on passes, because the speech will be great if there is pass, because the audience should digest from one pass to another pass. Like if you're delivering a speech, before saying a line and after saying a line, they need to concentrate on your speech, right? If you're speaking so and so, so and so, so and so, they will be only concentrating on your words, but they can't digest the speech. So concentrate more on your passes. It will be great. And take a breath so that you can be like very peaceful and you can do that. And coming to the conclusions, and moreover this speech is like interacting with the audience, nice, selecting the script humorous, and ending with Nitaya Foundation, like promoting the foundation. It is very great, like promoting with a humorous speech no one does, and it is a great idea. And I would recommend Toastmaster Ansum, please don't read the script or speech by saying, I noticed that you are seeing left side of your screen continuously. I thought you are seeing and reading out the speech. And that's it. And thank you. And over to you, Toastmaster Tilak.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sri Shravan, for this wonderful evaluation. And now I would like to call my tag team. First, I want to hear from Wildmaster Grammarian, Toastmaster Anshu. Over to you.
Thank you, Tilak. So let's check with good uses. So Shreya, you pumped up any vision, and we also come across the word subliminal, which means influencing your mind even though you are unaware of it. And thought of the day, like I like that mentor can't like from a person, right? It can be anything. And tomorrow is not due day, like today is the due day, something like that from Vallabha's speech. There are not so good uses like supported to me, so it can be like support for me. I'm always studying, so it can be corrected. um, Somewhat I improved, like some need to be improved. And other is like these two people, like these two persons, or like both. I eat food and something to eat, we can say. And I want to mention other few things. Okay, And no one used the word of the day. I only use in starting perilous. So it's report of grammarian. Thank you. Over to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ansum, for this wonderfully stating the good uses and not so good uses. And now I would like to hear from our counter Aishwarya. Over to you, our counter.
Yes. So actually, like they are so. Everyone used the hour like many times, so I just didn't count those. There are so many. So except that speaker one Toastmaster Vallabha used what word like many times. So and next speaker to Toastmaster Hashwant, and he also used end word and he used like word 2 times. Next speaker three Toastmaster Anshul, she also used end word like many times. So
Thank you, Aishwarya, for this wonderful report. And now I would like to hear from Timer. Over to you, Timer Karnataka.
Yeah, it's a wonderful meeting. As if first time, I think I tried my best. And the speaker one, TM Vallabha, has taken 7 minutes 28 seconds, and the evaluator Toastmaster Shreya 3 minutes 28 seconds. Speaker 2 Hashwant has disqualified because he has taken 8 minutes 10 seconds, and Kavya evaluated 2 minutes 13 seconds, and speaker 3 Anusham has taken 7 minutes 30 seconds, and evaluator 3 Sri Shravan has taken 2 minutes 44 seconds. And yeah, everyone is qualified, but only Toastmaster Ashwin has disqualified.
Thank you, Toastmaster, guest Karnataka, for your report. And here is a few words to comment on the whole meeting as a general evaluator. Yeah, the meeting starts 4 minutes late. And Sajana Dams, though her first meeting, she done a very good job. And coming to the presiding officer, he done very good job. And TMOD, this time given an agenda, but he carried the meeting very well. And coming to the table topic, Toastmaster Sai Bhargav, it is better if he stated the timing guidelines of table topics, as although timer stated that it will be better if he stated the timings for the table topics. And it is also better if he use low stage time so that speakers would get more time. The same mistakes I have done in my previous meetings, that table topic master has been taking more time, so the speaker will not get a chance, or the guest will not get a chance to speak. So I suggest you to take less time on the stage by giving only conducting the table topic sessions. And coming to the my tag team report, timer done a very good job, although his first time. And the wordmaster grammarian, although no one used the word of the day, so she has mentioned some good uses and not so good usages. And coming to the counter, although it is her first time doing the role of counter, she done very good job. And that's all for my report. And for you, Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Sarath Chandra.
Thank you for the report, Toastmaster. So with this, I'm going to conclude my training. Coming from online classes to work from home, I learned one point. Don't plan anything too far ahead. Okay, in next 2 years, I'm going to travel all around the world, and in the next 1 year, I'm going to travel all around the world. Don't plan like that, because what happens is, the thing is, I believe in butterfly effect. Some guy eating some Manchuria in Wuhan can stop the whole world for 2 years. So these kind of unexpected things can happen in our life, right? So I think Vallabha is raising hand and yeah, are you? Do you want to speak something, Vallabha? Yeah.
Sarath Chandra, like from the starting of the meeting itself, I just want to share one experience with you, being a roommate for approximately 6 months and hostel
Yeah,
mate for 3 years.
we will
With
share
live
it
it.
in the networking session.
No. It has to be recorded. Like during this your entire journey of online education, I was actually the suffering guy because every day morning I used to wake up by 6 o'clock it seems, but this Sarath Chandra used to wake up at 10 a.m. or 9:30 a.m. being doing work from home from the room itself. From morning 7 o'clock, starting from the 7 o'clock, I used to call him, wake up, Sharath, wake up, Sharath, wake up. That is how I. That is what I used to do. What?
So I hope Vallabha is kind of exaggerating the situation for me. Those are the past days now. Right now, it changed a lot. So yeah, Vallabha is always pushing the topic away from my side, and I am forgetting the points I have mentioned. I have written in my script right now. Okay, I think we are past our time. With this, I conclude my theme, and hope you also enjoy your upcoming years of. I don't want to mention work from home because I every coin or every situation has two sides, right? We love it sometimes and we hate it sometimes. And I'm loving work from home, and I also am also hating the work from home. So this we have that situation. So with this, I conclude my theme, and I am giving this virtual stage to our presiding officer, Toastmaster Srishan. Over to you. Toastmaster Srishan, over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Sarath. Before that, I would like to ask Sergeant at Arms to end the meeting, then we can continue for the networking session.
So Sergeant at Arms in the not in the meeting. So I will close officially the S.R.K.R 76th meeting of S.R.K.R Toastmasters Club has been officially closed. It's open for network.
Yeah, we are done.